Tell me you got a red light?
Red light is on. It's flashing.
You got red light?
Red light, man.
You got red light?
I say you're wrong. Watching by.
Ready? Yeah. Alright, turn off all phones, keep conversations to yourself.
Not you, John. I'm talking about Sheila, baby.
Alright.
Ready?
Everybody get out the way, Brown, we're coming.
Appreciate it.
Alright, you can finish, we go. On you.
Yes, sir. And we back for another one.
And another one.
DJ Cee Lo, how you feeling over there,
Man, I'm
G?
feeling good, man.
No doubt, man.
Lloyd G, we back in this thing for 2020.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Live in effect, how we supposed to be.
How we supposed to be, man? This is the come up.
Oh,
Got the
yeah.
young Gunner in the building.
One of my favorite artists,
Oh, man.
hip hop, R&B. I gotta say, look, soulful, very soulful.
Okay.
When it comes to R&B, there is no other.
Oh, man.
But when it
Speak on
comes
it, bro,
to,
Man.
but
Put
when
a
it
lot
comes
on
to-
it.
But when it comes to hip hop as well, bro, I've heard a lot of people do this thing, do this hip hop thing. I've heard a lot of artists do this soulful, gospel, R&B, blues, funk thing. But when it comes to doing it how it's supposed to be done,
Oh, man.
Look, man, all I'm saying is this. Don't let the R&B cat kill you with the lyrics. He's a double threat. You know what I'm saying? If you like his singing voice, all I'm saying is, bro, I don't know which one to say is better. Because once you get on the mic and start going, look, man, it's Wade Brown, y'all. That's all I can say.
when it comes to doing it how it's supposed to be done, there's nobody else except for Wade Brown. Let's give it up one more time for Wade Brown.
Man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Can I frame that intro? I
Hey,
like
yo,
that
listen,
intro.
man.
I appreciate it.
You know,
I wish the bank would say shit like that when I
Don't worry about it, Wade. We got you. Wade Brown.
so, you know, this interview, this show is something very special to me because this particular artist, you know, we go back some years,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
years, bro.
So when this young individual, 17, 18 years old, and I first heard this young man doing some Curtis Mayfield, James Brown, Prince type
Oh, man.
Doesn't
singing.
surprise me at all.
And then he come back around with some old Mobb Deep, you know, Jay-Z.
Let me tell you, me and Wade have had
Red
many a
Man.
conversation. Where I had to be like, man, how old are you again, man? Shit, you weren't born in 77 like me, man. You dying this joint. Look, man, he's what I like to call a hip hop purist. Meaning that you like the roots and where the music came from. The funk, the soul, we always talk about that stuff. So, look, man, let's just jump right into it, man.
Man.
You just dropped a new album.
Hey, Food at the House, Volume 1, man.
There you go with the laid back voice. You hear? Talk about it though, Wade.
Oh, man. Food at the House, Volume 1 is my second installment as far as projects go, you know. And it's just a compilation of moods, thoughts, feelings,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Vibes. Yeah, and it was actually very therapeutic for me to make.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned that. And as I'm listening to Food at the House, you're giving a lot of positive encouragement, positive reinforcement.
Word.
Tell them, hey girl, I know you down right now. Keep working. You know what I'm saying? Keep your faith in God. Things gonna turn around. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So when it comes to some of the positive things that you pushing and reiterating on your album. What made you want to take that stance and go from there?
That's just the life that I try to live due to the values that was instilled in me. You know, my parents, my dad, my mama, God rest her soul. My grandmama. You know, I'm come from a very religious, spiritual family. You know, and just that's how you got to live life, man. It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything that you can't overcome. At the end of the day, there's only two worst enemies you can have, and both of them are options: Satan and yourself.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you can be on worst enemy. So yeah, bro, and just I've always tried to have. I haven't always. You know, from day to day, we all have our moods, get depressed or sad or whatever, but I just try to have a positive outlook on things. Man, those values instilled in me, man.
And I can definitely hear, you know, coming out in the music. You know, I gotta give one of my favorite quotes on the album, bro.
Oh, man.
You ready for this one?
Okay.
Off your album. You ready?
Sometimes it's hard to be stable. Because a week after I turned 21, mama turned into my guardian angel.
Yeah, bro.
When you say therapeutic, bro, I hear you. Can you talk about that line and what you were thinking about and how you penned that particular line for that particular song?
Yeah, man, because my mom's death hit me like a ton of bricks, bro. It wasn't like, she had slight health complications, but it wasn't anything like the state that she was in. We weren't like on edge, like is she gonna live or not? You know what I mean? Like we packed up. We were in Shreveport. We packed up. I love this beat. We packed up because we were about to head back to Huntsville.
Yes.
It was me, my mom, my dad, staying at my grandmama's house in Shreveport. And I just had my 21st birthday. You know what I mean? I had just turned 21 like a week. December 29th, my birthday. And then January 6th, my mom died. So it was like, I went to sleep, you know, as usual. Then I woke up and I saw them panicking, like she wasn't moving or whatever. And she finally woke up. I was scared. I was crying and shit. You know, she was like, "I'm gonna be all right." All right. So I went back to sleep and woke back up, and I just woke up, saw her laid out on the floor, like they were trying to revive her, but she was gone.
So when we speak about therapy and music being therapeutic, was it therapeutic at that particular point to pen this and put it on wax and kind of put it out in the atmosphere in the world?
Definitely, man. Cause I was raised on love. You know what I mean? And like I said, it hit me like she had a heart attack in her sleep is what actually happened. But I was raised on love by her, and you know my dad and my grandmother and my whole family. So ever since then, I've been through, you know, just the trials and tribulations you face as an adult.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be not feeling like you where you want to be in life, whether you try your hand at romance and love and that don't work out. You know what I mean? So yeah, just that line right there, I do feel like she's looking down on me. I feel like she's still here. You know what I mean? I can hear her talking to me sometimes, you know, whether it be through God or just, you know, just like things she instilled in the back of my head growing up. So yeah, this and definitely the album in general, like therapeutic, because yeah.
And so when we talk about family, I know that y'all are very rich in terms of the artistry, from mom, dad, yourself, all being able to sing.
Right.
And you're an artist that I have to say, Cee Lo, he transcends time, bro.
But that's what I think, again, being a hip hop purist means. When you attach yourself to the roots, the beginnings, where it comes from, not that everything else is easy, but now all of a sudden you can pull from here because you're a young guy, so you write in, you know, your sound is right now, but at the same time he can hit you in the head with, you know what I'm saying? Now what I'm wondering though is, you just talked about that period of time when you went through, but obviously you stayed on your grind, and you ended up entering a competition at some point and doing rather well in that.
Oh yeah.
So you talked about your mom guiding you. So just tell us about that, kind of where all that played into your life and kind of how you use that to motivate you.
Well, yeah, she was still alive, you know, when I did that.
And what was that was written on?
Well, 1 year was American Idol, then the following year was The Voice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, just I grew up watching American Idol. Fantasia is who got me watching American Idol. I heard about it, and I heard about Ruben. Oh, he's from Alabama. That's dope. I never really tuned in until I heard Fantasia, and I was like, yo, mom, you gotta check this chick out. She's singing.
Sing.
So I watched it ever since then. We always talked about it. Do you want to do it? I'm like, you know, might as well. You know, when I came of age, so like my senior year of high school, I went out there. By this time, it was Steven Tyler, Jennifer Lopez, and Randy was the judges. Yeah, and I made it to the top 50
for American Idol.
Yeah, for American Idol. You know, I was young. That was my senior year. Then the following year after that, I went out for season 2 of The Voice.
Wow.
And Cee Lo's one of my favorite singers, so he's really the only reason I tried out for the show.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, did that, and you know, thank God, Cee Lo turned around for me. I was on Cee Lo's team.
Yes, he did.
18 years old, man.
Wow.
Hey,
that
man.
was a time.
So when we
That was
talk
a time.
about the voyage, the journey of the soulful artist Wade Brown, you gotta understand, American Idol, you know, The Voice, all by the time he was 18. I want to fast forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I want people to understand exactly what's going on and exactly who we have in the building. Now, you also were entered into the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. Is that correct?
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that, bro.
That was actually from me being on American Idol. Yeah, they had this thing called Bama's Idols in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, Alabama shows, and got real cool with those people out there thanks to Cody G. But I never expected, you know, my name and so he just, you know, we take a trip up there and I just see my name alongside Bo Bice and Ruben Studdard, and I'm like, oh wow. I mean, that was crazy, man. I really appreciate them for that too.
So within a short period of time, you've done what a lot of artists have dreamed to do, as far as having, as far as career-wise. Again, American Idol, The Voice, Music Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? So, in just a short period of time, you know, you've been a lot of places on your journey already.
Yeah, man. It's nothing but God, man, and the things that was, you know, the values that I was given, and you know, I truly believe that this is my life's mission. Like God called me to do this.
Yes.
Because, you know, music is vibrations, and we call it vibes, but vibes is short for vibrations. You know, so
like how you wrote that down.
yeah, like and vibrations literally are medicinal. Like they're, you know, they're used to heal. So music really is medicine, and so I feel like God, you know, put me on earth to heal myself daily and heal others through music. Because I mean, music is so crazy, bro. No matter what mood you're in, there's some type of music to match it. Imagine a world without music. It's like imagine it. It's like literally a silent ass world.
Literally a silent world. I would definitely agree with that. You know, with my artist development company, Holloway's Idea, I've worked
Holloway's
with
Idea. Shout out Jalen Kelly, man. My
Shout out
nigga.
Jalen Kelly. I've worked with a lot of artists. Had meetings with different labels, things like that.
Yeah.
But as far as artists that I've seen actually do their thing, listen to music, and just see their stage presence, hear their albums. You know, you can tell who has that it factor. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell who is next level, taking it serious. But you can also tell who has a true gift. You know what I'm saying? And I think we will all agree when we say that Wade Brown has a true gift.
I appreciate that, man.
And before we, you know, I gotta say this. I just gotta say this.
Yeah.
Now, not only are you probably one of the most soulful singers that I've heard in, you know, a long time.
Yeah.
But you also have bars that are out of this particular world.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? How did hip hop play a part in your life, bro?
Man, hip hop, man, it's always been a part of me. As far as like, you know, I was more of a general fan growing up. I grew up listening to a lot of quartet gospel and like soulful music. You know, Stevie Wonder, Al Green, Casey and JoJo, the Joe LaGun and the Mighty Clouds of Joy.
Whoa.
You know, Willie Neal and the Canton Spirituals, and
You taking it back, bro.
Robert Blair and the Violinaires, Rance Allen, you know what I mean, Kirk Franklin. It's a lot of stuff, man. But I remember, I'm from Louisiana, so I knew who Wayne was. You know, but it was from a general standpoint. I just knew who he was. But I remember I was in the 6th grade,
Right.
and it's weird because I started getting sources from 2 different worlds. Like you know, I'm a nerd, so I'm watching MTV, and like I'm looking at this documentary, and I see this dude, these crazy like twisting his hair, talking about, "Come on, baby, baby, come on, baby." I said, "Who the fuck is this? These niggas is lit. I like this."
Right.
And that was my first introduction to Wu-Tang.
Wow.
And so I was in 6th grade in Alabama on the back of the bus listening to Wu-Tang. I'm like the only kid listening to Wu-Tang. And also my homeboy handed me a CD. He was like, "Bro, have you heard of the Drought 3? It's like Drought 3.
Wow.
Yeah, Wayne, bro. You know Lil Wayne?" I said, "Yeah, I know Lil Wayne. He got you know, the hits, you know." I think at the time he had just it was just dropped Carter 2, and he did like the track with Shooter with Robin Thicke, so I had known about him. But he said, "You gotta check out this Drought